My honeymoon in Japan started with a bang, quite literally. My wife managed to trip over her suitcase at Narita Airport and, in true rom-com fashion, landed right into my arms. That's when I knew this trip was going to be the perfect mix of romance and hilarity. Japan, my friends, it's not just a destination, it's an experience. From the neon-lit streets of Tokyo to the serene temples of Kyoto, every corner seems tailor-made for couples who want to fall in love all over again. But hold on to your chopsticks, because we're about to reveal what makes Japan the ultimate romance destination. First off, let's talk about some fun facts that'll make you swoon. Did you know that Japan's cherry blossoms symbolize love and renewal? Imagine strolling hand in hand under a canopy of pink petals, partners' laughter mixing with the gentle rustle of leaves. And speaking of romance, Japanese culture places a high value on harmony and respect. These qualities can seriously inspire some next-level relationship goals. Trust me, after a week in Japan, you'll be bowing to each other in the most adorable way. Now, let's set the scene with 7 jaw-dropping romantic spots you absolutely can't miss. First up, Okinawa. Trust me, you don't want to miss this heaven. Did you know people here have a very high life expectancy rate? 83.85 years to be exact. Here's a fun fact. Okinawa is famously featured in the book Ikigai, which explores the secrets to a long and happy life. Okinawa is among those few blue zone of longevity. Picture this: crystal clear waters, white sandy beaches, and a sunset that looks like it was painted by the gods. You can go snorkeling, take a private boat ride, or simply lounge with your partner and sip on a refreshing glass of awamori. For a unique twist, consider a beachside picnic with local delicacies like Okinawan soba and beni imo tarts, perfect for couples who love combining food and scenery. The serene beauty and laid-back vibe of this region make it the perfect place to reflect on your shared journey ahead. Cost-wise, you're looking at about $150–200 for a day of activities, but hey, love is priceless, right? Next, we have Lake Kawaguchi in the Mount Fuji region. This place is like stepping into a postcard. Rent a cozy lakeside cabin, and if you're lucky, you'll wake up to a perfect view of Mount Fuji reflected in the still waters. A romantic boat ride will set you back around $20–50, but the memories? And for the adventurous couples, a romantic hike to Mount Fuji is a must. Imagine holding hands as you ascend trails surrounded by stunning vistas, stopping to catch your breath and share a quiet moment overlooking the world below. The hike itself is a bonding experience, costs ranging from $200–300 for gear and guides, but the sense of accomplishment and togetherness? Wholesome. Now, let's head towards Hakone in Kanagawa Prefecture, the ultimate spot for hot springs and breathtaking views. Imagine soaking in a traditional onsen while gazing at Mount Fuji. The mineral-rich waters are said to rejuvenate your body and soul, which is perfect after all those wedding shenanigans. An onsen experience can cost anywhere from $60–200 per couple, depending on how fancy you want to go. Moving on, Otaru Canal Cruise in Hokkaido is like stepping into a dream. The softly lit canals and Venetian-style gondolas are pure magic. Pro tip: go during the evening for that extra romantic glow. And if you're feeling playful, channel your inner Jack and Rose from Titanic and strike that iconic pose at the bow of the gondola. Just hold on tight, okay? A cruise ticket is around 15 to 20 euros, making it one of the more budget-friendly options. Another romantic venue for couples is Shirakawago in Gifu Prefecture, is straight out of a fairy tale. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is famous for its Gasho Zukuri farmhouses, and it's even more enchanting when it's covered in snow. Wander through the village, share a warm bowl of miso soup, and feel like the main characters in your own Hallmark movie. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Arashiyama Bamboo Grove in Kyoto is where nature meets romance. Walking through this towering forest feels like entering another world. The soft rustling of bamboo in the breeze creates a soundtrack that's as romantic as it gets. Plus, it's free, which means you can splurge on a romantic kaiseki dinner later. Now, how can I forget the great Mount Fuji? Whether you're hiking, camping, or just admiring it from afar, this iconic mountain is the perfect backdrop for love. It's a symbol of strength and endurance, just like every relationship should be, right? Climbing this giant might cost you around $200 and $300 for gear and guides. But the bragging rights? Priceless. Now, here's the thing about Japan. It's not just about the places you visit, but the culture you immerse yourself in. The Japanese way of life, politeness, discipline, and a deep respect for others has a way of rubbing off on you. Couples often find themselves communicating better, being more patient, and appreciating the little things after spending some time in Japan. It's like couples therapy, but with sushi and cherry blossoms. Speaking of sushi, let's talk about food. Sharing a meal in Japan is an experience in itself. From slurping ramen in a tiny Tokyo alley to enjoying a multi-course kaiseki meal in Kyoto, every bite feels like a celebration. And don't even get me started on Wagyu beef. If you ask prices, a romantic dinner for two can range from $50 at a casual izakaya to $300 at a high-end restaurant. But hey, love tastes better with soy sauce, right? Budgeting for a honeymoon in Japan might sound intimidating. But it's more doable than you think. Accommodations range from $70 per night in a cozy guest house to $500 for a luxurious ryokan. Transportation is efficient and affordable thanks to the Japan Rail Pass, which costs about $280 for a week. Add in meals, activities, and some shopping for those adorable souvenirs, and you're looking at around $4,000 to $6,000 for a week-long trip. Not bad for a honeymoon you'll be talking about for decades. And let's not forget the more intimate side of things. Japan has some unique ways to spice up your love life. From traditional love hotels with themed rooms to sensual couples massages, there's no shortage of ways to keep the spark alive. And then there's the quirky phenomenon of sex cars, private, cozy vehicles decked out with plush interiors and mood lighting, offering a playful twist on intimacy. They're often discreetly available for rent in certain urban areas, providing couples with a fun and unconventional way to connect. Just remember to keep an open mind and maybe a sense of humor. So, what do you think? Can you picture yourself and your partner exploring the bamboo groves? Sharing sushi by the sea? Or gazing at Mount Fuji? If you're already packing your bags, let me know in the comments below. And if you like this short Japan tour, don't forget to like. Before I forget, let me tell you about the time my wife insisted on wearing a kimono in Kyoto. She looked stunning, of course, but the process of putting it on? Let's just say it involved a lot of laughter, a little frustration, and a newfound appreciation for Japanese craftsmanship. A honeymoon in Japan isn't just a trip. It's a journey into romance, culture, and unforgettable memories. With its harmonious culture and romantic ambiance, Japan has a unique way of making your love life more peaceful and deeply romantic. Both of you will come to appreciate the true value of respecting each other and building a better family for the future. So, are you ready for this inspiring trip to Japan with your favorite person?